and welcome to the NASCAR Cup Series race here at Pocono in the NASCAR Cup Series. We start this race all the way in 11th, but already lap 1 have driven our way up into 3rd, and now we get a view of our charge forwards here in the full replay here at Pocono as we move our way forwards, going up from 11th all the way up to 8th now, and now down the back stretch here into turn 2 we get momentum, go by Ty Gibbs, Ben Rhodes, go by Eric Jones, and then into turn 2 we're going to make a move to go by Chandler Smith in the 60 for 3rd, send it in the corner, take the position as Ty Gibbs gets loose in the back, he saves it, and Gregson Chastain already starting to pull away from the rest of the pack, so we're going to see if we can try to catch him here at Pocono. Now we get into the side of the 43 of Eric Jones right there. Doring, we were trying to hold it. A lot of heavy contact with Jones. Now we block Byron in the wall. Now we're to Suarez. He sends back into Ty Gibbs, and we're bouncing around like a pinball here at Pocono with some heavy contact all sides. Luckily, everyone's able to save it in the corner and continue on, even though we slammed Ty Gibbs right there, cost him a few spots. Just trying to get control of our number 6 Battle Defense Ford Mustang. Then lap 5, we come through to finish stage 1 and 3rd. As we couldn't quite catch Gregson and Chastain. So Ross Chastain, your stage 1 winner here at Pocono. Now on lap 9, we go 3 wide for the lead, joined by Chastain and Gregson. And we'll get a review of that here on the full replay mode of this restart to begin stage number 2. As we carry on, you can see we dive now into turn 1. And we will take the lead here at Pocono. Just for the moment, though, as the 43 Eric Jones is going to go underneath us here next to the turn 1, and we're going to be dooring each other heavily down the back stretch. We're going to send him all the way down the apron. He's going to lose control. Eric Jones is going to go crashing behind us, but somehow we stay green for the moment. And then in the corner, the 47-0 Gregson is going to go sideways, and around goes Gregson hard to the outside wall, and now we're battling Awuji for the lead, and the caution is going to come out as Awuji is scored in the lead by about an inch here at Pocono. After that, just a mistake we made there, making kind of Gregson down the backstretch, and he just loses control and triggers a massive wreck here at Pocono. As the other angle of this crash, Gregson goes hard in the wall, hard into the 45. Christopher Bell sends him shooting down the racetrack. Also makes heavy contact with the 38 of Todd Gilliland and a few other vehicles. As you see, Bell get hit right there. Gilliland, Chandler Smith, LaJoy collected. Todd Gilliland almost upside down off the top of Carson Hocevar. Now we are getting to Awuji here on the restart, just trying to take the lead. A little bit of contact now, primarily side drafting here. And now we take the lead for the moment over the 99 of Jesse Awuji here at Pocono. As we continue to move forwards, we're going to slide up the track here, and Awuji now goes underneath us. And we're going to make a little bit of contact right there down the back stretch. And you know what happened last time we kind of down the back stretch with Noah Gragson. Make a little bit of contact right there, just trying to side draft. Going just a little bit contact, and same thing happened to Awuji that happened to Gragson. He loses it in the corner, gets loose. We try to hit the brakes to avoid plowing into him. We make a little bit of contact trying to avoid Awuji. Just a case of the AI here on NASCAR 5 Pocono just losing it into turn 2 and we make the slightest bit of contact with them. You see us trying to slamming the brakes, trying to avoid Awuji. Now we're going to view the replay angle in a minute of this big crash. The results in the yellow coming out. I see Awuji taking some hits there from Todd Gilliland, among others. And now we see on the restart here of later this stage, we're going to go next to Kyle Larson. And we're going to make a move underneath him and underneath Harrison Burton and Bubba Wallace to try to go for the lead here. Pocono beat the apron a little bit, wash up the racetrack. Harrison Burton edges ahead down the backstretch. He gets pinched, drops behind me, but we end up driving behind the 23 of Bubba Wallace, who will go into the lead now here at Pocono. Turn 2, we send it in and just make the tiniest of counting balls as we slam the wall, and he sends it even harder up in the air, almost upside down. A vicious crash for ball, so we throw a horrendous block on Harrison Burton and John Nemechek, and we crash. The caution comes out, which ends stage 2, declaring us your stage winner just barely over Ross Chastain. It's a mistake for myself there, and just a little touch of Bubba makes him lose control, and then we throw a horrendous block on Burton and Nemechek and take out 2 cars that didn't do anything wrong and didn't deserve to be taken out because we just made a bad move, throwing a bad block. And you see Bubba Wallace, he took a huge hit. And of course we win stage 2 with the damage as we managed to hold off Ross Chastain right as the yellow comes out. Everyone, to restart the final stage, we restart back in 18th after pitting for repairs, fresh tires, fuel, the usual. In turn 1 2, we're going to make a dive here, go underneath a few cars to get into Ryan Preece a little bit, but move forwards now just about, and up into the top 20 now in 19th, and down the backstretch, Byron goes underneath us, and now we're getting run on Kyle Larson, Chase Briscoe. I see an opportunity to take 3 wide into 2, that's what I do, and I completely destroy William Byron as I judged the distance between me and him wrong. I thought I could make it 3 wide without hitting Byron, but I ended up hitting him 3 wide. Byron goes spinning when we made that aggressive move, and accidental consequence of us trying to go 3 wide, and then in the corner we get into the 20 of Burton, try not to hit him, and then get caution to come out as Burton spins into us, and we come back up the racetrack into Kyle Larson. As the caution comes out, we'll be restarting in 14th. Here's another view of Byron spinning behind us and of the incident itself. You see that brought out the yellow, this incident here at Pocono. As now we move forwards to lap. The restart was going to be on lap number 22 here. So we edge ahead of Kyle Larson for 13th, and in turn 1, we're once again going to make an aggressive move here, but we're actually in the corner going to dive in and make contact with Chase Briscoe. He's going to get loose, get hit by Ben Rhodes in the outside wall, but he keeps going in the right direction, and we stay green. Here at Pocono, just overdriving the corner a little bit on my part, so a little bit of my mistake there, as usual, what has been the case of us in this Heat 5 career. And now we are moving up here all the way up into 8th, going by Bowman here into turn 2. We clear him, and now try to chase down the leaders here at Pocono into turn 3. The 31 of Justin Haley in the lead off of a strategy call that put him up there. As we in the corner, we move our way up to 4th for the moment, battling Zane Smith, Custer, Chastain, Suarez. Lots of contact, but we fall back to 6th behind Chastain and Custer. But we do clear Zane Smith. But now we're going to make a big move here down into turn 1. Try to get him back some track position. We dive bomb, absolutely send it into turn 1. Overdo it, have to check up, and we go from what would have been the lead back down to 6th place, now edging out of Ross Chastain for 5th place. Now we go by Chastain into turn 2. We make a move here as Cole Custer gets loose. He's going to make an incredible save as we can't quite get to Ty Gibbs, Tyler Reddick, or Justin Haley quite yet. Now into turn 3. There's going to be some contact. Ty Gibbs is going to go sideways. The 31 is going to go sideways. We're going to bump in 31, lose all our momentum, and Reddick and Suarez go through to the lead with Chastain in 3rd. We're going to get another view of it here in the replay of just Ty Gibbs losing it, going sideways, saving it, and me hitting the 31. He saves it, but completely kills our momentum. So that stacked us up a little bit. As now we move on to 5 to go in this race on lap 28. We're going to get behind Kyle Larson, give him the bumper into turn 2. Saves it up into the wall, doesn't completely wreck like all the others have in Calamity Corner here in turn 2 as we move up into 7th. And now we cut to 3 to go in this race. We make a huge dive to try to take third. We get into Ty Gibbs. He goes into the wall. The caution is going to not come out quite yet. Now the caution is going to come out here at Pocono from this big hit from Ty Gibbs into all the other cars here in the pack. As unfortunate incident there, not what I meant to do. Just sent it in too much and cleaned out the 11. A bit emulating Ross Chastain in real life too much right there, getting into the 11 and sending him up into the wall. And we take third as the caution is going to bring us to NASCAR overtime here at Pocono. Now we're going to restart here in overtime. We are going to make a move underneath Ross Chastain and Tyler Reddick to dive 3 wide for the lead here at Pocono. We make the move and we take the lead, but we go up the racetrack a little bit, which opens the door for one Bubba Wallace to try to make it interesting for the lead, as we're going to get another angle of it here. I see right there, we move by Chastain and Reddick, who are coming slow enough that Bubba Wallace was able to get by as well. And now we're battling Bubba Wallace for the lead here on the exit of turn 1 here. Pocono down the backstretch, just heavy side drafting, pinching him down low. So we managed to get ahead for the moment. And now as we move into turn 2, we make an aggressive move here on the apron, and we slide up, set it a little bit too deep, bounce off the wall right there, but still keep enough momentum to stay ahead of Bubba, but he closes in quickly. As we get into turn 3, we're going to try to hold him and the Hungry Pack off behind us to keep the win streak alive. As we move further. Right direction there. Now we come to the white flag final lap presented by Credit One Bank here at Pocono. Next flag against the race, whether it be the caution or the checkered flag. We are starting to pull away from Bubba Wallace and Ross Chastain now as we go into turn 1. We're going to maintain a solid lead here on the exit of the corner. And at this point, we're just trying to hold on and cruise to victory. Now we pretty much pulled away from them all the way into turn 3. Here where we're going to dive a little bit low. Hit the grass, get loose sideways a little bit here at Pocono, but managed to stay in front of the pack behind us and come out of turn 3 for the final time. And we are going to win here at Pocono in the NASCAR Cup Series and keep the win streak alive as we head to victory lane to celebrate with the crew. Now, fast lap race under Ross Chastain with a 53.388. Ross also led the most laps here at Pocono, leading 12 laps. On the move would go to Kyle Larson, who went up from 30th to 8th, gained 22 spots here at Pocono. The tough break is going to go to Chandler Smith, who started 3rd, finished 35th, lost 32 spots on the day. And now you're going to see the rest of the finishing results here, besides myself, your winner. Unfortunately, no burnout because we weren't able to record one. And now here are the point standings. You can see who's above the cut line: Ben Rhodes, Kyle Larson, Ryan Preece, Nemechek, Zane Smith, Chastain, Byron, Gibbs, Reddick, Suarez, Deegan, Hocevar, Bowman, Heim, and a typo there. 16th is actually Harrison Burton, not to Corey Himes. 15th and 16th. That's Harrison Burton. I just forgot to replace the text there, so my typo. And then Cole Custer outside the playoffs by 43 points. Gregson out by 46. Briscoe out by 50. Jones by 60. And Trevor Bayne by 64 points outside of the cut line. And now we have some storylines with 5 races until the playoffs. We continue to dominate, sending our win streak to 56 races. Rhodes, Preece, Nemechek, Larson, Chastain, and Zane Smith emerge as title contenders. Chase Elliott, with just 5 races left in the playoffs, sits 22nd in points, 77 points below the cut line. Penske struggles. Brian Blaney, 23rd, minus 86. Logano, 32nd, minus 176. And Cindric, 37th in points, minus 267. Then drivers trending up are Jesse Iwuji and Sheldon Creed. Iwuji up to 26, minus 104, and Creed up to 150. 28th minus 115. Till the next one, I hope you all have a good one.